gone too far to look back. I don't know about you. Been through some hard ups and downs. And now coming through to the glory time when the church is going into revival. And I'm here for that. I say, yes, Lord. I'm in the army. I'm going to move marching on. Well, I've just got what the Lord had placed in my heart. It's what we're smelling and feeling here. It's called the fragrance of Jesus. I was talking to my friend the other day. She goes, what are you preaching on? I said, I'm going to preach on the fragrance. Oh, she said, I bet that's good. Just knowing the fragrance of Jesus. What is the fragrance of Jesus? I'm going to read Ephesians 5, 1 and 2. This is the King James Version. If you want to follow me, you can. If not, I've got them here. Ephesians 5, 1 and 2. I had to read my big Bible so I can see the words. I have the Amplified Bible I absolutely love, but it's so small that I don't read it. So, it says in Ephesians 5, 1 and 2, it says, be therefore followers of God as dear children, and walk in love. It's wonderful. Now, other people could go by that, and sometimes it doesn't smell as good. But I was thinking about the fragrance of Jesus. Once the fragrance is on us, we have accepted Jesus into our life and we're serving Him, that fragrance fills you. You know it. I don't think there are people who actually do smell and can tell you what they're smelling and name it. There's prophetic people who do that. I know of one lady, Kathy Walters, and when she smells a certain smell, she knows something's going to happen in some form that the Lord works in. But I've never been that type. But I know when I feel the presence of God, and you can see people just entering into it like we did this morning, we're all in that fragrance of Jesus. Because what is, we're going to go right back to the Old Testament and see what the fragrance meant from there right to today. Back in the tabernacle, when Moses was leading the children of Israel through the desert, they had tents that they set up when they stopped for a certain time, and they had it all done a certain way, the outer court, the inner court, the holiest holy place, and the holiest of holies. Right before the holiest of holies was the altar of incense, and it was told in, let's see if I can find it, Exodus 30, 7 and 8, the New King James Version says, and Aaron, he was one of the priests, shall burn sweet incense on it every morning when he tends the lamps. So in the morning when it's the lights up, he goes and puts incense on it. He shall burn incense on it when Aaron lights the lamps at twilight. He shall burn incense on it, a perpetual incense before the Lord throughout your generations. All the time they wanted to smell. Now he had to check it every morning and every night to make sure the incense never ran out, because it symbolized the prayers of God's people. And then we look further in the Bible, and in Ephesians 5:2, which we just read, Christ loved us and gave Himself up for us as a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. The perfect Jesus. No one else walked through this life and was perfect except Him. He was both divine and He also was human. The aroma of the presence of God. Paul used the term metaphorically to describe how the gospel and the presence of Christians carrying Christ within us, we spread the knowledge and the essence of Jesus everywhere we go. When you're walking through a mall, you're walking in a library, you're walking in McDonald's, you're walking wherever you walk, even on the street, there's an aroma. Either you smell good or you smell bad. Now this is in spirituals, the same thing. If you're cleansed by Jesus every day, and that's the first thing I do in the morning when I get up, and it's become a habit now, I can't do without it. When I get up in the morning, I got to spend time with Jesus first. That's the first thing I want to do. Now there's times it gets messed up and I have an appointment, I can't do that. But every day that I am home in the morning, the first thing I do is get my Bible, put some worship music on with no words, because I want to concentrate on Him. And the first thing I do is close my eyes and say, Jesus, cleanse me today. I don't know what is left over from yesterday. There might be an attitude, there might be rebelliousness, there might be a word that I said wrong, I might have had, whatever was in my heart that's not of you, Lord, cleanse me. I want a sweet smelling fragrance